I'm ArmoredChocobo, and I'm running for evil overlord of Enderia. Under my rule, I promise that Meltals will actually melt things. Also, I'm taking all the bees and putting them in the slave camps, so they can make honey for everyone. I'm also going to take the bats, and I'm going to deport them to the center of the sun. And if I don't win this election, I'm going to hunt down all my opponents, and I'm going to murder them in the worst way possible, and then I'm going to put them in the most embarrassing Kigurumis I could think of. Welcome back to Dream Maze, the Kigurumi adventure. Why am I on the 8th floor? Well, there's a tailor and a dressing room right here. And I was doing some messing around with suits. I found some pretty awesome ones that I'm going to show you right now. Like, how about my Ayer suit? Look at that. I look like some kind of archaeology mechanical penguin cow. You are very much right in thinking so. This is a combination of a suit you could find that's called the Aspen, which is a penguin that doesn't know freeze attacks. It also has the body of something called a Gallon, which is the best archaeology lion I could ever find, because he's green! And then I have the arms of something called a Prekinder, which is basically a Gundam, because they ran out of animals, obviously. There's no other animals besides the ones in this game. And I have the feet of a cow, because he has a really good kick. I also did the same thing for the large suit for our robot, for Zachary. I call him our robot anymore. He doesn't have individuality. I took it away from him. He's keeping the freeze squid. He also has the body of Gallon, also the arms of a Prekinder, and also the cow legs. Sadly, I could not find any Prekinders or cows that were small-sized, so Harumi's the odd one out. She has the Lamy suit. There's an upgraded turtle in this area called Cameroon, and he has some pretty good defensive power. And there's also an upgraded fish that's called Mome de Tai. He has fire abilities and a good punch, but he has like 1 defense. And I don't want to replace that sleep ability, it's just way too good. Even though his agility is way higher. But that's our upgraded suits, probably till the end of the game. I don't think there's going to be many more upgrades besides this point. And the only way to get to the 10th floor from here is by elevator. You could go to the 6th floor, but that's as far as we could go. We have to work our way down after that. Lame. Which means I'm stuck with the items I get, too. Alright, let me pull up my map. I'm busy doing other things. So, there's a reason why I don't like the floor 10 through 13. There's really nothing here of mention. It's all really boring. It's like, they were thinking, okay, someone's gonna assault this temple, and our Gundams ain't gonna be able to stop them. What else can we do? Well, how about we bore them to death? I mean, what's the worst that could happen? And now we got it. They're trying to bore us to death. At least the Kumu is trying to bore us to death. At least we have a much better stats this time. These are the Prekinders. Their weakness is punching them in the middle gear. That's where their core is. Don't argue with me. Ah, they're sleeping, are they? Robots don't sleep. They never sleep, ever. So, I don't really need to use this suit, but at least I can show you his stats. This is the Prekinder. Yeah, he has a pretty good punch, very good defensive power, but not as good as the Gallon. He has like 55. He also has some pretty good agility, but I wanted to be a penguin. I wanted to resemble something that looks like a bird at the end of this game. So that's why I'm Mechano Penguin instead. Other than that, there's not a heck of a lot to do. They should give us more to do in this maze. Oh, hey, look at this! They're not devil honeys, they're just honeybees. They're the basic enemy. So that means they automatically get destroyed by my ice attacks. These are great ways to get lots of candy. As you can tell down there, you can't have more than 1,000. It's possible. They don't even have the agility or the luck to try and evade my attacks. I'm just way too strong for them. So, that's a candy farm for me. Look at all that sweet, sweet honey candy. Even fast forwarding takes too long. I just love it. You could also run across Kennys here too, which are just about as easy to kill. Welcome to the 11th floor. Still nothing. Except devil honeys. We don't like devil honey. I found out that the best way to do this is just speed up time and just keep on trying to escape till it works. That's my strategy for dealing with devil honey anymore. Also, don't I have a... Yeah, I have a mystery elixir. I should be drinking that. Maybe we'll have lots and lots of HP by the time we get to Akumu. Even though I think there's only like 2 mystery elixirs left, so the maximum we could get is Zachary's 250. Unless we buy HP maximizers, which I'm not doing. Ever. So here we are, still in a maze. I think I might be getting lost a little bit, but... No, I'm going in the right direction. I'm going this way. So, how's your day? Okay, I know, you're in the future, I can't really hear your response because I'm in the past, but, you know, conversation. There's not much else going on. Well, I have been playing a few games besides this one. In fact, I have my Let's Play already planned out. I figure since this is the most obscure game I've ever done, since there's very few guides on it, I'd balance it out by doing something that's not obscure at all. In fact, I'm pretty sure everyone has heard of it. And it's very popular. And I heard it's getting a sequel sometime soon too, so might as well celebrate. Especially since that new console has been announced. The Switch! You probably heard of it by now. I wish it was backwards compatible, but you can't have everything, can you? I mean, I could keep my Wii U and turn it into like a Hulu Netflix thing. And play my video games on the Switch. Pretty cool console, I like it. There's some things I don't like about it, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Also, I picked up that game Shadow Warrior 2. Yes, ArmoredChocobo does play video games that have cuss words in them. I don't play PG all the time. I mean, just look at Earthbound Halloween Hack. That wasn't PG. Not in the least. I found it pretty fun. I was really craving a loot fest first-person shooter, like Borderlands, but I didn't want to go back and play Borderlands. So I was at a quandary. And then a ninja showed up and he brightened up my day by making enemies turn into chicken nuggets. I love the melee system in that game. It's so fun. Other than that, not much else has been going on video game-wise. In fact, I haven't been paying attention to where I've been going. I've been kind of rambling for like the past few minutes. Because there's nothing going on except candy getting. Wow, that's lots of candy. Wow, I'm absolutely filthy rich with candy. And I have nowhere to spend it. I could buy a map, but why? Oh hey, Mikhail heard me. He heard that I have money. You know what? Let's buy some things. Thumb things. Let's buy some thumbs. I always wanted to try out thumbs. But I do want banana parfaits. Best healing item in the game besides like harmonies and stuff. I think they give a lot of HP to everyone in your party. So I'm filling up on those. I'm heading to the final boss today. Or maybe the next video. I just want to get through this really boring part with you. Also, let's buy a couple of flame books and storm books just in case bees show up. Because I'm tired of using my freeze attacks. And speaking of which, maybe I should pick up that ice card too. Pick up a couple of these. Yep, I'm rich. I could buy what I want. You can't stop me. Look, I just bought a ton of stuff. You took like half my money. You're greedy. I don't like Mikhail anymore. Yeah, we're doing pretty good now. Look at all those storm books. Look at those ice cards. I'm sure the fire books are here somewhere. There they are. And lots of banana parfait. I'm gonna parfait it up. Do you want a banana? Peel it down and go mm-mm-mm. Do you want a banana? This banana for you. That song was stuck in my head for a while. I purged it. Then I watched a music video like a moron, and now it's stuck in my head again. I can't escape. All I can do is escape this horrible, horrible dungeon of no items everywhere. There should be items everywhere. It's the final boss area. It's the 13th floor. We're not at the final boss yet, and it's looking a little neon in here. Was it so green before? I don't remember. Well, he's selling HP maximizers now and some luck ups. You know what? I'm buying a luck up. I'm gonna play on the dangerous side. I want 100 luck, and I don't want to go and get it from the first floor. Heck with that one. I'm getting 100 luck if you like it or not. That's not 100! That is not 100! That is anti-100. Game doesn't want me to have nice things anymore. I blinked at them and they exploded. Look at all that candy now. Oh, these guys are new. The Imomotopus, and of course that poison butterfly that I hate. These guys aren't great, but I'm freezing these poison butterflies because I've had bad experiences with them when I was farming. I do not trust them! I make sure they're frozen before I try running away, or I'm going to be ending up using my cure-alls, and I don't have a lot of them left. Alright, I can't go that way because there's nothing there. I have to head to the south. And then I could join up with a giant room. And inside that giant room is the penultimate mystery elixir. But first I have to kill some honeybees. Cold is killing honeybees. This is actually social commentary. The cold on this planet from global warming is killing all the honeybees. And how can they pollinate things? Unless you're going to save the honeybees by not polluting things, you better start breeding a bird that could do all the stuff honeybees do. Including making honey. Yes, I said it. Bird honey. That is your future if you do not change your ways. This is a warning from an animal. Oh, here's the Cameroon and the Momodatai. I don't really want to fight them. Not really. I mean, I got their suits. I'm good. They were there. They were happy to be there, too. Trust me on this. I'm speaking for them. Penultimate I almost said memory elixir. I can't say mystery elixir. My brain won't let me do it. Why won't it let me do it? Why does it send me devil honey? In fact, these are enemies I've seen before, or we've seen now, so why am I not using protections? Why am I not just using my tactic of speeding up time until I escape? Like that! That's what you should be doing. This is also what you should be doing. Do you have protections? Use it! Well, I should use some measures. They were actually quite useful. More useful than I thought they were, actually. Especially if you're hunting for suits. Next time we run across a suit, I'll do it. Of course, I say this after using a protection to scare everything off, but you know. C'est la vie, such is life. Alright, I'm not even sure where I am right now. I'm pretty sure I went in the right direction. I am to the north. There's nothing here. I kinda lost my way. And sadly, there are no landmarks, so I'm just gonna roam around aimlessly. Oh, okay, there it is. Oh, I went backwards! Well, that's what you get for not having landmarks on your map. Alright, let's do this the right way. East, south. South again. Keep going south till here. East, north, and you enter the big room. Now the exit is to the north of here. That's what I should have done, is gone through a door. Now I'm going the right way. Not taking any chances. Not with poison around. There's a false wall there, and here's our salvation. We've made it to the 14th floor, which has nothing. Well, that was just great. If you go west, you're in for pain, because you can't go anywhere. Please go east. There's only one way to get to the exit. And we have to trend to the south a little bit, too. Yeah, there's a long hallway I have to walk down. I don't think this is it. Ah, here it is. This is the hallway. That was the 14th floor. I hope you enjoyed it. Of hell, Tamole. Here it is. We finally made it. The 15th floor. Akumu is waiting here. And also there's tons of stuff that I'm not going to show you right now. You're going to have to wait. Good night, folks.